Hey book friends, welcome back to Books I Read. My name's Sheila and I'm so glad you're here. I am going to try to do a review on this book, House of Salt and Sorrows by Aaron A. Craig. It was not my favorite, but it wasn't a horrible book. I guess I could say the story was worth reading, especially if you like fantasy. It does have a nice mystery thriller fantasy twist, but it also has like gods, which I'm not into. Something about that. The ghosts I was fine with, and the paranormal. I don't think it was majorly scary because of the twist with the fantasy and the gods. I don't know. The gods thing is what threw me, mixed with this like seeing things or ghostly things. I don't know. I don't know. I just felt like, I guess that's where I'm at. I gave it a 3 stars on Goodreads, maybe 3.5. I don't think I'm going to change that because I feel like either we should have went in the direction with mixing fantasy with ghosts and paranormal, or we should have went with mixing fantasy with the gods and whatever. But to take the ghosts, like paranormal ghosts and seeing things, and mixing it with the gods thing, I don't know. I don't know. That kind of just, I don't know, messed me all up. I wasn't really liking that. And the end, it was alright. I think we should have just left it at, I felt like there was like 2 ends. And what do I mean by that? Well, without giving spoilers, when their stepmother is giving birth, I think that could have been an end instead of going even further with the fire, which you guys will understand if you read the book. So I feel like it should have ended with the stepmom thing. I think it should have just stopped right there. The whole extending into the fire, Highmore, I don't know. It was a good book. Would I read it again? No. Did I enjoy it while I was reading it? Yes, most of it. But I would have been happy if the gods and stuff like that were not in there. And if Cassius had been, I think that's his name, Cassius, if he had been just a little bit different. I don't know. And then I don't know. I think the falling in love thing just didn't seem like it fit in the story either. If we're going with the main character, I think her name is Annalee, however you want to say it. I think if we're going with her seeing things and her sister's dying and she's, her sister's getting murdered and we're trying to figure out why this is happening and who killed her sisters and all this, then, I mean, the whole love thing, no, I don't know. I just feel like too much was trying to be mishmashed in there, and maybe it works for some, but it doesn't work for everyone. So I think that's all I'm going to say about it, because, well, I can't write a book, so I don't have that talent, so good job. That's what it is. But fantasy is not really my thing either. It was hard for me to read some of it because fantasy is not really my thing. So now, what am I going to read? Well, I did get to chapter 11 in Wondersmith by Jessica Townsend. That's her name. And today, Phoebe and I took the books to the trade store and we traded. She took 19 of the 42 books. So that's good. I do have a lot of trade credit. So I'm very, very, very excited about that. She even told me we have some nonfiction credit. So I'm pretty excited about that. I am going to save all my trade credit, or most of it, I should say. Let's say it that way. I'm going to save most of it for October because, well, I love October. And hopefully I'll find more books then. But we have trade credit for when we are looking for a book that maybe she has and we can get it or whatever because we have the trade credit. And if I'm not going to read those books, or I'm just going to pass them on anyway, why not try and trade them? So if she takes any books, which I hope she always does, because then at least I have trade credit, that's great. If she doesn't take them, that's fine too. But my daughter and I got 2 books today. Phoebe picked out James Patterson's The Injustice because she likes James Patterson. Not really. I know he's like murder mystery and stuff like that, but I just don't read a lot of his stuff. Phoebe does. It says 1 viral photo, 4 lives around everyone is a suspect. Nothing and no one is what it seems. Sounds good. She could tell me about it. This one I picked out because for myself because I found book 2, I believe, at the library book sale, so I decided to grab book 1. Ta-da! There was another book there that I thought about getting by an author that I had gotten at the library book sale, but I changed my mind and said, no, I'll just get this one right now. So, I am trying to decide what I want to read next. Maybe this. Maybe Real by Katie Evans. Maybe I'll start that because I know Phoebe really wants me to read that. Or, I don't know. Maybe I'll start Ashes to Ashes. Love Saves the Day. The Languages of Flowers. This was not the plan. I'm sure I will start something. I'm not sure though. Not sure what I'm going to start. Oh, you know what? I have a book 2 I could start. Because I read book 1. This book 1 was really good at this. Really good. So maybe I'll start book 2. I don't know. I still have, this is what, day 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, day 3 of my vacation and our read-occasion. So I still have plenty of time to read. I have finished, what, 1 book in the 3 days? House of Salt and Sorrows was hard for me to get through. I have been reading this book for a while. Putting it down, picking it up, putting it down, picking it up. I hope, I know it has high ratings, so I'm sure a lot more people like it better than I do. So, there you go. And I'm not sure what book I have on my phone besides Wondersmith. I know I have another audiobook, I think. How to Win Friends or something. I don't know what it's called. But I have plenty to read. And or maybe I'll pick books off my shelf. I know I have picked books off my shelf before. I never read some of those for you guys. Or I picked it out of my TBR. I either never read them or I just said I'm done. I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to try. Because I just wasn't interested. So I was like, eh. Pass those forward. I used to not be able to put a book down. I used to have to finish it. It was just something inside me that was like, oh, even if I don't like it, I'm going to finish it. But then I decided that was so dumb because there's so many other books to choose from. There's so many other books you could be reading that maybe you like better or just grab your interest better. And it's okay not to read a book. And why would you want to waste your time reading a book if you don't like it? So I decided not to do that anymore. All right. Anyway, I know this was short, but it's been a long day for me, and I think I'm going to go ahead and close this out. It's been a really long day, and I will, what will I do? I am going to go read. Actually, I'm going to probably go feed a horse, go read, and lay down. That's probably what I'm going to do. All right, so I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will see you next time on Books I Read. Bye!